what we have. So for Serum, basically, I've continued to explore it as a sampler. And as you maybe know, that you can use Serum as a sampler if you put any type of sample in the noise section, like that, or you can actually convert your samples into the wavetables that way. So I basically, what I did is I take this old Casio keyboard. It has pretty basic syntones, but I recorded them to my lo-fi cassette player, like played with pitch a little bit, and then I sampled it back into my DAW and used it as a reference in Serum. So basically I, took some cuts, send them into the oscillators, and as you can see, you have a couple of options here how the Serum will interpret this the sample into and convert it into the wavetable. So you have this 3 is actually working great for this purpose, and if you have like a more complex synth and like maybe more floating pitch, I find that this 2 works best. And if you have something simpler, this is the way to go. And if you have like a vocal or something like that, you can try FFT method. It's kind of spectral representation of the sample. So yeah, we will go with this one. And as you can see, it will convert our sample into the 256 different wavetables, waveforms, sorry. And you can go through them, tweaking with WT position. So what I did is just I modulate with WT position with LFO. So if we leave this LFO like that, it will go from start to finish, and then from finish to start. So it will go both directions. Then we can go in one direction also, only like a loop. And we can experiment with this to create kind of pitch fluctuation and stuff. So yeah, I think it's kind of instant lo-fi vibe. So I encourage you to experiment with this type of synthesis, sampling, whatever. So I actually saved a couple of cuts from the tape for you to experiment with. I also included original waves from the Casio VL-Tone, the famous drum machine, Casio drum machine, if you remember that tune. Na na na. It's basically the same rhythm, and also a couple of tape samples with the rhythms. So let's see what I have in terms of presets. So the first one sounds like this. We'll have chorus here. You can change the speed of chorus. We have delay and filter with a like smooth envelope. So chorus, actually, I've made chorus without using external effects. I made it using oscillator. So basically there are two oscillators. They are exactly the same, but this one is has 15 unisons and this one have only one. So this one is mono, this one is 15 different unisons detuned, and they sound like chorus. And basically with this knob you just kind of switch in between oscillator A and B, and you can change the speed of chorus by changing the detune knob. And the delay, actually I also made it a tiny bit more analog sounding. So I linked an LFO to the time of the delay, and sometimes it's like fluctuates for a very, very short time. So it creates that, you know, fluctuation on pitch on the delay only. So yeah, I think it's adding a tiny bit of vibe. Let's go next to the next one. So yeah, I've took another cut. We have bandpass filter here to make it more thin. We have noise. So noise actually, it's adding FM modulation. Oh no, it's adding actually noise I sampled from the tape. And wave shape, we can kind of modify this sample, these waveforms, in a very weird but interesting way. And the last one, my favorite knob, is you can completely kind of drown this sound into the reverb. That's it. Next one. So it's kind of lo-fi gate, trancey gate thing. We can change the envelope, ADSR. You have filter. Reverb. And actually, like reverb are also gated. And filter, I also, like when you change the filter, you also changing like no, you're changing just filter. Sorry, I think it's in the another preset. I linked a couple of different knobs. So if you want to change the speed of the gating, you can just have fun with the first LFO. Change the speed. You can make it shorter or whatever you like. Basically, it's changing the WT position and level. So yeah, that's it. Next one. again, another type of keys pads. So we have noise is adding FM modulation. Speed is the speed with of WT position. Yeah, and with this filter at lower positions you have more resonance and a bit more of distortion. And when you open the filter, distortion goes away as a resonance, and I'm also adding a tiny bit of high frequency. So it's kind of, I made it just so it sounds a bit more nicer. Yeah. And yeah, space is just a reverb. That's it. And the last one is keys, like 8-bit keys. You get stereo knob. So this actually the interesting way I did this stereo is that like I have the oscillator B and it's just a sinus. Yep, but I FM modulated it with the oscillator A. So it's like sounds almost exactly the same, but because I have 4 unisons here and they are detuned, it sounds stereo. It's a nice effect. And movement will add a couple of notch filters. So it's kind of more floaty. Dirt is saturation and again some FM modulation here and there. And delay. Yeah, but of course you can not only play arpeggios with this one. Yeah, and as always you can change the speed and like how the WT position changed here in LFO1, so you can experiment.